Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 15 of this weight loss journey. And similar to last week, I am putting in the tail end of a bike marathon, 26.2 miles. I just crossed the 26 mark, and truth be told, I wasn't feeling it today. I wasn't feeling. Not that I've been steady. I've been on track. I've been, trying to eat less. I've been, I haven't it wasn't like that week a few weeks ago where I just kind of given up and been discouraged. No, I've actually been steady and on point. It's just tonight, as it stands now, doing 26.2 miles. I'm just a little bit beat. My body's kind of giving out on me, but I just crossed the mark. I'm going for more, trying to push on. My feet are numb. I try to do this all in one sitting. I did get up a couple times just because the rest of my body gets numb and I gotta get up for a moment, but we grinded it out. No, I like doing the 26.2 miles as far as a milestone on the highest setting of 16, because you get pretty good resistance doing that. I remember back when I was a kid, and my dad had a recumbent bike like this, and he would do 100 miles a night, or sometimes 125, 150. Now, maybe, I don't even know if I could do that on a lower setting. But I'm sticking with this 26.2. Obviously, I don't do that every day. I kind of ramp it up during the week. The way I've been doing it was I've been taking a day off. Usually weigh-in day, I'll take a day off, and then I'll start doing 15, 15, 15, then 20, 20, 20, and then on the last day doing 26.2. I don't know if it's a good way to do it or a bad way to do it, but that's the way I've been doing it, so. I think we're going to go to 27, actually, which would be my furthest one yet. We'll push on to 27. I put down a bit of water on this bike marathon this time. Let's tail into this one, and this one too. A lot of water to get through this marathon session. So yeah, similar to last week, I've kind of developed a routine of where, when I do the bike each week, I would follow it up with this crunches. Days that I am doing 15 miles on the bike, I'm doing 25 crunches. The days where I'm doing 20 miles on the bike, I'm doing 50 crunches. And then last night, I tried to ramp it up to 75, and my body couldn't take it. I can't say enough about this device back here. I actually feel like what could be developing as muscle behind here. And for the first time in a long time, there's been anything muscle related here. It definitely feels like some long-term, muscle activity. Now, is that something that can develop within a week of doing this? Obviously, it doesn't really show in terms of the results, because I still got, there's still a belly here. There's still some work areas that need to be done, but 3 months ago I wouldn't be caught dead lifting my shirt on here, but now obviously there's still really not much to see. I should have gave you a warning, in case you were eating something, but yeah, it's definitely better than it was before. There's still a lot of work to go, but this is actually, you should have seen it when it was 30 pounds heavier. It was just very gigantic and bigger, but yeah, you can feel the effects of this. It's worth a buy. Certainly worth a buy, because just in a week, like I can actually feel here and here, like actually like it feels almost like it's like tightening, like as far as like, you know, maybe there's like one ab hidden away there, like one pack of 6, certainly well away from a 6-pack, but maybe there's 1 can in there. You know, I don't know if that's the case, but I'm gonna try to do as many of these as possible. I will say that trying to do 75, I had to do them in like 25 bursts, like 25, take a break, because within the first 25, within the first 10, you feel it pretty much immediately. So we're going to try this now, and we're going to see how this goes, and I'm going to try not to lose count this time. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh. No, at least with me, and like I said, I don't know if you can do that on a consistent basis, but at least with me doing these 25, like it gives you a rest for a little bit, because your muscles are kind of like, I mean, definitely like it's like burning after, you know, just a short few on there. You definitely feel like you're working the whole core area. So that's awesome. Another 25. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20. Oh my God. Oh. You know what it feels like? If you watch the NFL scouting combine, when the guys are like lifting weights and then they're trying to get that like last one up and they can't. That's what it feels like sometimes trying to do this. Like trying to push for more. Like by like the 20th one on like the second one, or sometimes the third one, you're just pushing for everything. So we're gonna try to do 25 more. Like I said, I haven't got past 75 yet, and I had to break a couple times on this next 25, so we'll see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how much further I'm going to go beyond 25 or beyond 75, at least for now, because you just, whew, oh, you feel it. Oh my God. So I wanted to see if anybody like, you know, that's going on the weight loss journey themselves have taken any form of like supplements, you know, to increase your weight loss or to help with digestion. Basically, the only things that I take is I got a multivitamin and GNC. It's like an energy and metabolism GNC brand, like Mega Man multivitamin or whatever. But I take those 2 times a day, and then I take fish oil. You know, I did some research as far as different fish oil options, and you know, found one that I thought had good reviews and people like it, and I took those take those 3 times a day, sometimes 2. Usually they said to take 1 with every meal, but sometimes I'll either skip. Usually I'll eat my daily oatmeal, maybe like a snack occasionally, Very rarely will I eat like a lunch. Every once in a while I'll eat something if I'm hungry, but you're supposed to take one with that, but I haven't been. So I just was curious if you tried something. Let me know in the comments if you tried something, what the results were. For the most part, it's like I haven't taken a supplement yet, and I've tried all different things over the many years where I took it and went like, wow, that stuff really works. Like even like the vitamin or the fish oil, I think it's working. I'd like to think that it's working. But have you ever taken a supplement that you tried and you're like, wow, this is really working. It's showing me, some result. I can, more energy, or, maybe you have issues with digestion and it fixes that, and just anything. Let me know in the comments, what supplements you take and what your results on with them. I would greatly appreciate it. But now that I've done the bike marathon, I've done my 75 crunches, I'd like to get up to 100 at some point. I feel like I have to really build that muscle in here to do that, but it's time to get some sleep and step on that scale tomorrow morning and see if I hit my goal of being in the 250s. I really pushed for it this week. After a big weight loss last week, I don't know if I'm going to get there, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Good morning. Moment of truth time. $260.8. Another week in the books. 260.8. The elusive getting in the 250 range is going to have to wait for another week. But I'm happy with those results in the sense that I lost such a big gain, almost 4 pounds the previous week. So losing less than a pound here was kind of to be expected. I was just hoping, either to say steady or to not have a weight gain. So 260.8, getting closer, ever closer to that 250 range is good, and I'll take it here. But, obviously if I set a goal of something that I want to accomplish and I don't accomplish it, it's a bit disappointing. But I'm not discouraged by it, at least not like I've been in previous weeks, because I know I'm pushing towards a larger goal. So, it's nice to be able to, using that ab crunch machine, actually feel like some you can actually it's hard to describe, but you can actually feel it in the core. I do need to work more on my my arms and my chest area here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about doing that. But guys, as always, thank you for those that watch. I greatly appreciate it. As always, every comment, every like, every subscribe, everything that you show me during this weight loss series has been incredible. But I want you to tune in next week. Anybody who's ever watched any of these, I'd like you to tune in next week, not just for the 4-month anniversary of this, but just for an announcement that's going to be made in regards to this, not just about this series, but also about the future of the channel. Definitely something you're going to want to check out as a fan. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description below. Also, if you want to buy one of these bad boy t-shirts here, even though I have to add the text myself, and I've explained this in other videos too, when you go to buy a t-shirt, it will just be this logo and you can do whatever you want with that logo. That logo will be there, and any text you can add separately, but I'm trying to find a way to get that up there permanently as far as different designs. But yeah, if you want to buy one of these, links in the description below. And I'm hoping next week, 4-month anniversary, to finally hit that 250 range. But I greatly appreciate all your support and your help, and I'll see you next week. Until then, bye everyone.